What is up, guys? If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we just started out this channel and we're trying to grow it. So if you're interested in Gonzaga basketball, subscribe because I am very, very sure you will like this channel. Okay, now getting into the Kansas Gonzaga game. So, number one ranked Gonzaga, our team, beat number 6 ranked Kansas today. So, that is a very, very good win for Gonzaga. Gonzaga winning 102-90, breaking that 100 mark, which does not happen much in college basketball at all. Very high scoring game, and I felt like collectively it was a good game because they beat number 6 ranked Kansas. So no matter what, that's a good win. Especially Drew Timme had a really, really good game, scoring 25 points, getting around 6 rebounds. Really good game for him. Uh, he looks like an NBA player. Drew Timme does. Last year, you could kind of see that he was gonna hopefully take that next step this year, and it looks like he's taken that next step. Been playing very, very well. Well, it's only been one game, but he played really, really well that game, and he looked like an NBA player. He reminded me a lot of Philip Petrusev. Knocked down a three, and really good at doing hook shots with either hand. Really a perfect Gonzaga center. That is how a lot of Gonzaga centers have been traditionally, like with Shamik Karnowski. Sabonis did that, and Petrusev. All the other Gonzaga centers have basically played that same type of role. Corey Kispert also had a very, very good game, scoring 24 points. So really good game for him. He actually entered the draft last year and decided to pull his name out of it and said, I'm going to play one more year for Gonzaga, and then I'm entering the draft. And he is a senior this year, so it would be really nice to end off his Gonzaga career with the first championship for Gonzaga. I would really be happy with that. Another player having a really good game was JALEN SUGGS, who scored 20. Did he score 22 or 24? Somewhere in that range, 22 or 24 points in his Gonzaga debut. Really, really great. Started off really, really well. He had some turnovers for sure. That was Gonzaga's biggest problem today, is they had a lot of turnovers. They, realistically, if they played the way they played in the first 8 minutes of the game, they would have blown them out. Absolutely would have blown them out. But we're giving up way too many threes. Kansas was a really good three-point shooting team, shooting a lot of threes and making them. Gonzaga turning the ball over a lot, and I mean a lot, 50% of the time it felt like, was turning the ball over. Really, I don't know how we ended up pulling away with that, besides like the end of the game we played really well, and the very beginning we played really well. But that first alley-oop to Suggs, like when Corey Kispert and JALEN SUGGS trapped that guy at half court, Kispert stole it, alley-oop to Suggs. That was really, really nice play. And right there, I was like, man, this guy JALEN SUGGS might be what they're hyping him up to be. But we had 3 Gonzaga players with 20-plus points. 20-plus points, 3 different guys. That is crazy. That does not happen often at all. Then we also had Joel Ayayi, who had a nice game too, scoring 15. I know 15 is like, yeah, right, that's okay. But 3 other guys scored over 20. So 15 is really nice when that happens. Hopefully Ayayi doesn't get all the spotlight taken off of him, because I think he could be a really nice Gonzaga, or I mean, a really nice NBA player as well. I think if Gonzaga won the national championship, they'd be looked at better, and I think he would probably get drafted. But if he sticks with this kind of role, like the 4th guy, then we'll see. Andrew Nembhard also, in his Gonzaga debut, had a really nice game too. He only scored 11 points, but there was 4 guys ahead of him that scored 15 plus, 3 guys scoring 20 plus, so weren't that many points to go around. Pretty solid game for him too. He looked pretty nice out there. Him, Cook, and JALEN SUGGS all playing that point guard spot. Cook didn't score too much. He actually looked pretty nice out there, though. He was playing pretty well with his limited minutes. Nemhart, I don't know why he's allowed to wear Adam Morrison's number because Gonzaga did retire Adam Morrison's number last year while Petrusev was wearing it. But then so I was like, oh, that's the last year they're going to let anyone wear it. But for some reason, they're letting Andrew Nemhart wear it, and I don't understand that at all. So if you guys know why, let me know because I'm really confused because they just retired Adam Morrison's number last year, like towards the end of the season. Would have been the middle of the season, but then March Madness did not happen. So towards the end of the season last year, they retired Adam Morrison's jersey number, which I think is very, very cool of them. So all in all, I think everyone did play really well. We need to really work on our turnovers. We were making some bad plays. Obviously, that's going to happen with Jalen Suggs being a freshman. It's just how it's going to be. So we need to work on that for sure. Also, perimeter defense was not the greatest. We were just giving them threes and they were knocking them down. It was just constant. So we definitely need to work on that. But other than that, we played really, really well, and I'm really happy with how we played, especially to close out the game. It was really nice playing. Beginning of the game, we got a really good punch. I think it was like 16-8 at one point, or it was like we were up by quite a bit at one point. I remember looking at the score and being like, "Yeah, all right, this team's for real." And called up my cousin. I was like, "You gotta watch this." We watched the entire game talking on the phone with each other because I was like, they just look that good. They looked amazing in the first couple of minutes, and they still played amazing. They beat the number 6 ranked team in the nation tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They're playing Auburn, so make sure to tune into that because that'll be a pretty good game. Auburn's not ranked, but I'm pretty sure they're still a pretty decent team. So I think it'll still be a good game. And then later on the week, I think it's Saturday, they play Baylor. I'm not quite sure what date actually is, but they do play the number 2 ranked team in the nation, facing former player Rem Bakamis, as he is one of the assistant coaches for Baylor. So we will have to see that. They're the 2nd ranked team in the nation, so that is a huge game. We're playing 3 top 10 ranked teams this year, like this regular, I don't know what you call it, but 3 top 10 ranked teams before March Madness, which does not happen to Gonzaga. We will rarely ever play a good team before March Madness. Sometimes St. Mary's will be ranked, or BYU, or we'll go and play like a Villanova or UConn or something, or we played Duke 2 years ago and beat them with Zion, Rui, and Brandon Clark. The Gonzaga or the NBA players on that team were like Rui Hachimura, Brandon Clark, Killian Tilly, Zach Norvell Jr., those type of dudes. And they went out and we beat Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, Trey Jones. We beat them by 2 points. So that was a really good win. But besides that, we haven't really played anyone that good. Like we just beat Kansas, who is really good. This is a great way to start off 1-0. I think Gonzaga could go undefeated this year. If they beat Baylor, and then I can't remember who the other ranked team is that they have to play, but if they beat those 2 teams, I would be surprised if they didn't go undefeated if they beat those 2. Because then they go into their conference, which St. Mary's and BYU aren't ranked yet this year. If they might become ranked. If they do, then that'll make things a little bit more interesting. But I hope everything keep going with COVID. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section below. I thought it was a very good game all in all for them. You best believe I'll be watching this game at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I have to go take my car and to put snow tires on it, so I might miss a little bit of it, but we will see. So leave your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know if you think Jalen Suggs is the real deal, because I really think he's a pretty dang good player. I think he is the real deal. Corey Kispert played really well, I think, too. So I think the players that played better than they should have, or not better than they should have, really good games. I think Kispert had a good game. Suggs, Timmy had a really good game. I was really impressed with what Timmy could do. And then a Yai for what everyone else put up. He had a good game, I felt like. Nemhart had a good game as well. I want to see more from Anton Watson because he only had 2 points. But besides that, I felt like everyone played really well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.